Hello friends, welcome to Peaceful Living NH. If you are new here, my name is Chantal. Today we are going to be breathing some life into this area. We are going to be planting this beautiful redbud tree over here and some vibrant animals like the petunias right here and the salvias. And we are going to give this space right here some much needed TLC because as you can see there's lots of weed. So we are going to be doing some weeding over here. So let's get started. Whew, it's heavy. Let me tell you a little bit about this redbud before we start. This is the Luscious Lavender Redbud by Proven Winners, and it grows about 25 to 30 feet tall, and it's a spring bloomer. Of course, redbuds are renowned for their spring blooms. They're wonderful spring bloomers. They get covered with blooms all over their branches, and sometimes you could see it even over the trunk. Sorry, I'm panting. This tree was heavy. I was not expecting that. I watered it a couple days ago and it's been cold, so it takes a while for it to dry out. Anyway, so let me, if you can get a little bit of a close-up on the tag so that they can see the blooms over here. You can see the beautiful lavender color of the blooms. It is going to be stunning in this area. And this is hardy from zones 5 to 8, and it can take full sun to partial shade. This area that we are in right here gets a little bit of afternoon sun. I would say about late afternoon, late afternoon shade. So this is going to get full sun, but it's going to be a little bit protected in the shade, which is, I think, is good. And I believe that redbuds in our area can take the sun, the full sun, but it's not going to hurt if it's in a little bit of a shady location. It's starting to rain, and I really wanted to do this project today. So I don't know, we're gonna see what we can do. Maybe we need to stop and continue on a different time. So we're back the next day, but unfortunately I lost my assistant for the day, so I'm going to be filming by myself. Let me show you the placement of this and why I placed it over here. Let's look at it from this angle over here. This is an eastern redbud, and eastern redbuds grow 25 to 30 feet tall. This variety at least does. It's going to provide us with much needed shade and privacy in this area because I want to create a little bit of woodland garden, and I want it to provide us with some privacy for us and for our neighbors, because as you can see right there, I don't want to show really much, sorry, just we'll do it like that. Our neighbor's deck is right there, and I think it would be nice for both of us to have some privacy over here. And if we look at it from this side over here, I think it's just going to fill up this whole area right here. We're going to be planting some shrubs in front of it in the future, and beside it, it's going to look very beautiful. There's going to be some taller trees in the back as well as I continue to clean up this area over here. Today also is an open sale day. So everything is set up right here, but I just have a feeling it's going to be a slow day, so I figured I'm going to film. I didn't advertise it very well this time. Next time, that's okay. So this gives me some time at least to film for you guys because I wasn't able to do that this week. You can see where I placed this tree. It's falling directly in between these bulbs over here, so it's going to be perfect. I'm not going to have to dig up any bulbs. It's like I planned it, which I did not. So I'm going to dig the hole over here. You want to make the hole twice as big as the size of the pot and as deep as the root of the plant that you are planting, whatever it may be. And for trees, and shrubs, I like to plant them about 1 to 2 inches above the soil level, because they're also going to be covered with compost and mulch, and you don't want to damage the trunk of the tree, because if there is a lot of soil that gathers around the trunk, it can cause it to rot and cause your tree to die. So we're going to also check for the root flare of the tree, make sure that this is where it actually starts, because sometimes they cover them a little bit too deeply, they bury them a little bit too deeply, and I can start seeing roots right here, so that means this tree is pretty good. That's where the root starts basically. And here's a close-up for you guys to see. You can start seeing right there the roots are starting, and this is where the tree roots basically start. So it was a little bit covered, a little bit. So we can remove this soil from around it, and then we will plant it. So let's go ahead and get this beauty in the ground.
Surprise them. Don't. Makeup plants. Like say supply, we hide, we use sand, okay?
If they come. All right, I think it looks so good over here. Now let's go ahead and get these petunias set over here, and we're gonna get them also planted. We had to take a lunch break, and then some customers stopped by, so I had to just take care of them. And now we are going to do a little bit of weeding. Not all of this. I just want to weed this section a little bit right here so that I can plant the petunias. I laid out already everything that I'm going to plant. Let me just give you a little bit of a close-up. So I have here the Shannon Wild petunias in the front, and these grow about 36 inches wide, and they grow about a foot tall. So these can get really big if they are getting fertilized and you know, doing all the good things for them, and they bloom beautifully. I had these planted last year in some pots, and they did amazing. And then right behind them I have the Blue Monday salvia. You can see they kind of go that way in a zigzag kind of form like that. And I don't have them all over the place because I only had a few of those. And then behind those I have the Black Dragon coleus. I thought that would just add a little bit of some color into this corner over here. I feel like we just need it, and it will add some height also to the back of the border as well. I believe the Black Dragon coleus grows bigger than the salvia by about a foot or so, or maybe a few inches. I'm not sure. I think last time in the last video I did a mistake on the height in the end of the video while I was stating the stats on it, so I'll just put the stats on the screen. This way I won't make the same mistake again. But it does grow a little bit bigger than the Blue Monday salvia. And then if I just bring you a little bit closer to this redbud over here, what I love about this redbud right here is how the new growth, it has this like maroon color to it. It's just so beautiful, and will add a little bit of color and beautiful texture to this corner over here. And it's all planted and all set. So now let's just go ahead and do some weeding and then get to planting. Hi, beautiful. I did a little bit of weeding. It's looking a little bit better. I still have all that to do, of course, but my battery's about to die, so I figured I'll do this section right here, and then after we're done planting all of this, then I'll come back and weed this off camera, and I'll show you the end result. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give all of these a little bit of fertilizer right where they're sitting, and then we are going to be planting. My daughter is with me. She's going to help me. Are you excited? Yeah? Okay. I also am going to move this tarp just a little bit away from it, because once I receive the wood chips from Chip Drop, then I don't want them to go over the petunias and smother them. That's not going to be good. And then once I receive it, I just want to get rid of it as soon as possible and just mulch everything, because everything needs to be mulched. You can see all of these weeds are just popping up everywhere because there's no mulch anywhere right now. It's all decomposed, whatever mulch there was. But anyways, spacing, again, I already talked about that, and I am so excited. I think this is going to look so beautiful. I am super excited about this. So let's go ahead, give everything a dose of fertilizer, and get planting. Just for reference, I'm using organic slow release fertilizer. I don't know the name of the brand, but you can also use Espoma slow release fertilizer. That's what I normally use, but the farm store that I went to, they had this one. I forgot the name, but if I find the bag, I'll flash it over here for you guys on the screen so that if it's available in your area, you can go ahead and grab it. It also comes in a pretty big bag and it's for a very good price. So I think it's very economically friendly, and so far I've had very good results with it. I'm super happy with it. So let's go ahead and get all of these fertilized and planted. Yeah, move a little bit of the
Squish, squish.
tap, tap,
Tap, tap.
squish, squish,
Squish, squish.
squish, squish here
Squish, squish.
also,
Tap, tap.
and then pull it up. Very good. And now plant. Good job. Let's face it this way though, because that's where everyone's going to see it. The phone is fully charged. I am done planting and I have weeded most of the area in here, and just look at it. Oh, it makes me feel so happy. It looks so much better and I just can't wait for these to put on some growth. They are going to look so good, and when people pull in over here, this is going to shine. It's going to look just so beautiful, and it's going to be so inspiring and just a beautiful and tranquil space. And this makes me so happy. I've seen so many customers pull in over here, and as soon as they come out of their cars, they have the biggest smile on their face, and they just seem so happy and like so at peace. And they always, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, this place is so beautiful. And this is what I want. I want this place to be so inspiring, and a place where people just can come and be surrounded by beauty and just immediately have this just peaceful presence as soon as they come, and tranquility in a world full of chaos. This is what I want our nursery to be, and it just makes me so happy to see it actually happening, even though I just started like a few weeks ago, and this really makes my heart so happy. This is what I want. So I'm just so thankful that even though I look at my garden and I feel like it needs so much work and it doesn't look beautiful, there's so much I can do to it, and I want to do this and that, but what makes me happy the most is just seeing people happy when they come over here. Anyways, I will give you guys an update once these plants put on a little more growth, and we're also going to be putting some more plants in this area over here, Lord willing, once the time allows. And I'm so happy that we got to plant this redbud tree over here. I had to say the D because if you don't say it properly, it can sound like derriere, if you know what I mean. So I had to correct myself. Anyways, everything is all fertilized in here. I did not water anything because it has been raining for the longest time, and I'm super muddy right now. I changed from my boots into my shoes. I should have known better. I should have stayed in my boots. Look at my shoes and look at my pants. Yep, that's what happened. And it's going to rain again tonight, I believe. I think it's going to rain for most of next week also. So it's been raining for like over a week. So I don't really need to water anything over here. It kind of makes the nursery work a little bit easier, and watering the plants that have been planted and all of that. So I don't have to worry so much about that. But it's delaying me a little bit on, potting up and all of that. I would have loved to actually be able to get some plants potted, and it's been cold, so plants are kind of not growing right now. They're just kind of sitting still. Once the plants are a little bit bigger and are ready for people to start purchasing them, then I'll show you guys what they look like. And hopefully summer will eventually make it over here into New Hampshire. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was entertaining and I hope you learned something new. If you love these videos and you would like to see more of them, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications of whenever I upload new videos. And if you are watching this on Facebook, go ahead and hit the follow button at our page so that you can receive notifications whenever we update the page and upload new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye!